Well, hello. Look, we've got more technical difficulties. How much fun is that? I hope that you can hear me. This is so exciting when I get to navigate this stuff in live time, but it's no problem. It happens. And so that's one of the things that helps, I think, honestly, is when you're a little bit more resilient and you have a little more opportunity to navigate some things like that. It's okay when things go wobbly. So tonight's topic, live around 5, I'm Amy, is 5 simple tips to have a low tox home. I had questions when I shared about how when I was diagnosed with Bell's palsy, I shifted my home to detox it. And a lot of people just simply don't know. That's the honest truth, that a lot of the products and things that we can buy in our stores in America in particular just aren't very good for us. Now, if you're completely healthy and you have no problems, your kids are healthy and they have no problems, that's great. But we've seen such a rise of incidents of asthma, of cancer, and other illnesses that we believe are related more to our environment than our genetics, right? Because if we're tracking data, it doesn't make any sense that some of these things would just skyrocket in certain areas out of nowhere. Normally, something is going to build over time if it's within our genetic code. This is clearly something that we can actually control. That's the amazing news. So, what are 5 ways to easily detox your home? And the first is going to be to swap out your products. And this isn't something that I recommend anybody do in one fell swoop. I think that's a lot of work. It's actually pretty simple and affordable. The first thing I recommend anybody starts with is how they clean. First and foremost, their clothes, your laundry detergent. Think about that. The detergent that you use, or the softener, or the little slips that you might put to bounce or something like that in your dryer, have different scents, fragrances, and chemicals on them. If you've got eczema, if you struggle with dry skin, if you struggle with any sort of headaches, that can sometimes be where the root of your challenge is. Because depending on how your liver is processing all the various chemicals that you're introducing to it, you can eliminate a ton of that with using a product that I use every day. It's called Thieves Laundry Detergent. And I can teach you how to make one bottle last months. We can stretch the actual detergent that gets mailed to us from Young Living. It arrives right on our doorstep. And what I love about it is Young Living does not ship water. So what comes is hyper concentrated. And I actually end up making 3 full 32-ounce size push pump containers of that Thieves laundry detergent with a mixture that I can share with you. It lasts us probably 6 to 9 months, and we do laundry every single day. The other thing that you can do is swap out your cleaning products. So if you've ever cleaned your bathroom and then ended up with a headache, there's an entire line of Thieves that's also extremely affordable, extremely stretchable. And Thieves is made up of all natural ingredients. Smells like Christmas. It's got cinnamon, clove, eucalyptus in it. And it's something that we've used for many years in our household and found cleans beautifully while not creating all those negative side effects. I haven't had a migraine since I started switching out my products. So those would be the first places I would start: laundry and cleaning. The next thing is to check your air quality. Depending on where you live and depending on what's going on in your home, your air quality might be kind of tricky. You might burn a lot of candles, and depending on the quality of the candle or the healthiness of the candle, that can put bad stuff into our air. Maybe you heat with fire and you need to make sure you're cleaning out any of the smut or soap, that comes from that in your air. So at the end of the day, your air quality can be checked quite easily, and you can get really affordable things to clean that up. You can choose natural materials that surround you in your home. When we've all been in a car or a home that has new carpet, right? That new car smell or that new house smell, the paint, the carpet is actually offing gases that aren't great for us. If you've ever had to leave your home because you were getting your hardwoods finished, your hardwood floors finished, that's an example of, we know that's so bad for us. We make people leave the home to do that. So whether you're adding a new roof or adding new carpet, you can choose materials that are going to be more healthy for you and your family. You can also ditch disposables. We don't need to have a little, slip that we put in with our laundry. We can use dryer balls. We don't need to use paper towels that sometimes are even scented. We can use reusable cleaning cloths. So there are occasions like the bathroom where I don't recommend that, but there are often occasions where we're using things that are reusable that we can control, especially for cleaning them with our thieves cleaner. They're going to help that cycle of detoxing in our homes. Last but not least is you can unplug electronics that you're not using. There's a couple of reasons this is great. The first is it does help our overall health. We don't want to be surrounded by electrical fields all the time. That's not how we were made, right? But secondly, it'll save you money. Even electronics that aren't on, that are plugged in, are pulling and drawing electricity. So let's say you have maybe a floor of your house you don't use so often, but there are tons of lamps or lights or computers or diffusers, in my case, on those floors. Simply unplugging them will help you achieve that goal. So I've left a link here for my Healthy Home Facebook page. It's a free site where we talk about these sorts of things all the time, and mainly how to do them affordably, effectively, and to make sure that we're being good stewards, that in an attempt to be healthy, we're not kind of undermining ourselves. One of the areas that I see that happening in a lot, and I speak about it frequently, is greenwashing. It's become very popular to have essential oils in your products or to have clean products. And often, a lot of the products that will claim that they're clean are in fact not. This is unfortunately very prevalent in the field of infants and babies and toddlers. And trust me when I say I would love that all the products that I used when my kids were growing up were clean, but they simply weren't. I didn't know that they weren't, and I didn't know that I had alternatives, but you do. Imagine that your feet have the largest pores of your whole body. So every time you're walking on your floor, you're soaking up everything on your floors. And now think about what you clean your floors with. Think about your kids crawling on those floors, right? So when you go out to shop and you're trying to be a good steward and something says organic and all natural and you think, yeah, I scored, I got the good thing, I want you to scan that UPC symbol and check it with a company called EWG. They do a lot of research for us and they will rate your product on a scale of 1 to 10 and let you know how it is. I also use another app called Think Dirty. It's a free app and it'll do the same thing. There are some products out there that I would tell you, hands down, are great to use because of the way they are labeled and advertised. And when I researched them, the scale of what's bad for us on a 1 to 10 scale, 10 being the worst, some of these products for children were a 9. You're trying to be proactive. You're trying to buy something healthy. You're trying to be clean and organic, and yet you're ending up with a worse product than if you just bought the plain old whatever at the store. So be a researcher, be a label reader, be a gatekeeper for your home. The other link that I've left here is how I started with my cleaning products. It's a set of products from Thieves that's going to allow you to get everything you need. Everything from, believe it or not, that's how we use our toothpaste, it's our soap, it's our laundry detergent, it's our cleaning material. And that whole bundle, I think, is $125. Right now, it's 15% off for new customers. And that will last you so long. I'll send you all the goodies to make that the case. So tonight's is just a little tip to make your low-tox home. If you're somebody that struggles with brain fog, fatigue, migraines, you're always hungry, you're always tired, some of that is a sign that our body is just overwhelmed with toxins and it needs to be detoxed. And these are simple, affordable ways that you can do just that. I'm so glad that you tuned in tonight. I hope you're doing great. Thanks for being patient with my technical difficulties. Resilience is the key to the day, right? Whether it's Low-Tox or whether it's our technology giving us a little run for our money. And I hope nothing gives you a run for your money the rest of tonight. Have an amazing night. And I can't wait to see you back here tomorrow, live around 5. Love you guys so much. Take care.